Hey, welcome back. It's 8:46 right now. Nearly 20 million Americans have some sort of thyroid disease. Nearly 60% don't even know it. Dr. Melissa Cavaghan from IU Health is with us this morning. Let's talk about this. I'm sure you see a lot of patients that are coming to you hoping for answers. So at what point in the journey do you think people visit your office and say, help me out, I think I've got a problem?
Well, probably two situations. One is where they actually really have a problem and they've gone to their regular doctor who's done blood tests and confirmed that their thyroid is abnormal in one way or the other, and then they'll sometimes send them to us.
And what are some of the things that make it abnormal?
So the thyroid, in terms of its function, can either make too little thyroid hormone, we call that hypothyroidism, or it can make too much. That's less common. We call that hyperthyroidism. So those are functional disorders where not related to the shape of the thyroid, but related to the function. And the thyroid hormones affect so many tissues in the body that there can be a lot of different symptoms.
Well, and try to simplify what it is that the thyroid does. I mean, given this is a very complex function in your body, but what is it responsible for?
I think to oversimplify it, we will talk about it as sort of a gas pedal. It makes everything either move faster or move slower. So if the thyroid is low, metabolism will slow down, your energy slows down. If metabolism slows down, people can gain weight. They feel more tired, they'll sleep more, feel like they don't have as much energy. Sometimes it can affect their mood. Their skin can be dry, the bowels can be slower, they'll feel constipation. So a number of things.
Wow, I mean, it does feel like, just based on the things that you're talking about, it could affect so many things, not just the metabolism, which is, I feel like that's where we hear most about it when people say, I'm tired or I'm gaining weight, it could be a thyroid problem.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that frustrates the most people, because many people are frustrated by their weight. And we would like all of them to have a thyroid problem to fix, but unfortunately they don't always have a thyroid problem as the explanation.
Well, and I imagine that's a hard conversation for you to have too, when people have come to you looking for answers about their thyroid, and then you say to them, well, actually your thyroid's fine, but that's a whole nother program of study, I imagine.
That's the most frustrating conversation we have, from both sides. We would always like to be able to have something to help somebody with. Yeah.
Sure. So let's talk about this part where people don't necessarily know that they have a thyroid problem. What are some of the markers that someone can be looking for, and maybe the piece of information that you can give that would get them to come and see somebody like you?
So fatigue is the most common thing, but fatigue is common in the general population.
Shift workers, hello.
You know,
we're tired all the time.
Right, so sleep disturbance is a really important one. There's so many causes of fatigue that's usually not the thyroid. But if there's something new that's very different, and things that are specific to low thyroid function are feeling cold when you didn't used to feel cold, constipation, dry skin, sometimes low mood, sleeping a lot more than usual, an unusual amount of weight gain, and usually over a relatively short period of time.
So how much is short?
A few months usually.
Okay.
And on the other side of things, hyperthyroidism, which is much less common, has a lot more specific symptoms. So people will start to feel that they have trouble sleeping. They might feel anxious or have palpitations or feel hot and sweaty, lose a lot of hair. And those are very specific things to the thyroid that would indicate we need to do some testing.
I think to me it sounds like, listen to your body. If things are different, you got to start asking questions. Or go to somebody who can help you, and whatever it ends up being, maybe we can get some answers. Dr. Melissa Cavaghan with IU Health, thank you so much.